You don't have the chat window on the bottom?
Nope. If I hit comments to like if I wanted to show comments,
Yeah.
it takes it out, takes it away.
Huh. Hey, folks. We're live with a little bit of
Still
technical
savvy.
difficulties.
That's okay. I'll just do it with my phone. I'll bring my phone up.
All right. But you
See,
can't, you
Russ has
can't,
changed names.
yep. But so can you click on anything like, highlight comments?
I can star comments. Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you highlight comments?
Um,
There you go.
yeah,
Okay. You can do that. That's good. Awesome.
yeah. If I gotta leave a comment, I'll just
Are you at the phone?
Yep.
Okay. That's weird that it doesn't let you do that. Anyway, what's up, everybody? Hey, Mike. What's up, man? Let me see. Y'all started early, man. Bat was here at 5. Darkle was here 30 minutes ago. Then Dez a little while ago.
Mike Apple.
Yep. And then, oof, Terry,
What's up, Dez?
Bat, David, the
Skill
Moose.
savvy Russ. How's it going, buddy?
What's up, skill set? Where is? I just saw him.
That's his second
Oh,
comment, or
right here.
yeah. Now the
Type in the
chat's open.
hashtag yes, Russ, and drop your link. I think my number's already working. Yeah, it's working.
Boy, what's up, Terry? Uh, Chat is flying by all of a sudden.
Yep, 17 here. I mean, golly. Gray
Good.
Wolf, what's up, man?
Don't smoke, Rob.
I may be in and out of the chat only because my mom is a little out of it right now. So,
Dark Lord, what's up, Xander?
Alexander, what's up, man?
Okay,
I was trying to have Al send me that link to that wheel so we can mess around with it tonight.
okay.
If we can improve those rules because it's a little messy.
Yeah, I think there's about to be a mutiny on Al's Live there for a while.
That and all of them ads, man. I got two. I only got two. So
Oh, is that they tore up Hojo?
yeah. Well, that'll be good for winning. Well,
Yeah.
I guess you get it next week too. Oh no, you didn't win. Rick did.
Oh, I didn't win. Rick won. I can't believe that. That
What
was
are the
so.
odds of the very last number being yours?
Yeah, I know it. I know it.
The Moose had one ad. Wow. I had one at the very beginning and one like in 5 minutes, 5 or 6 minutes into the live, and that was it.
I think Buzz got one ad. Yeah, that's about right. I was getting a little nervous. I saw someone posting, "Better watch Backlands." I said, "Damn, this is getting serious."
So on the very top, it doesn't let you log into your account to your StreamYard.
Mm,
What is on top? Right where it says end stream.
it says stream this to your audience.
Okay, but it would be under your account on your live. It'd be your live. Well, that'd be my live, but be streaming off of me.
What's up, Chris?
Chris, what's up, man?
Oh, that was I should have known it was NBL
What was that?
talking about. I better watch my back.
Oh,
Sleepover Lances.
oh, yeah, you can highlight these comments though.
Yeah, I didn't know we did this before, and we were double highlighting.
Yeah, Buzz got 5 ads. Golly.
Oh, Buzz ended up with 5. Okay, I think Hojo was probably pushing 10. I don't know if he quite hit 10, but got a rope burn on his neck.
Right here. 10. There you go.
Skill savvy. There goes Russ.
Everybody go follow Rose's new channel.
Oh, Bat got 8. Damn. But I wonder if Al wasn't onto something there. So I don't monetize my lives until after everything is said and done. He monetized it
At the
first.
beginning, yeah.
So it probably hit him up with ads,
Yeah, but
which
that's a
was
lot of ads though. Because when I watch Smoking Joe, I think I might
right.
get like 2 ads the whole night.
But what that would work. I'm trying to figure out what would be to his benefit to do that earlier.
Yeah. You can see Buzz's comments. Who was it?
I
Peaceful
cannot see.
Des.
Yeah. Please type. No, yeah, she's saying she can't see his.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well.
Jay Buzz, type something in the chat, please, just to verify this. There it is, right there.
Yeah. What do you call it? So when Buzz goes live, he can see me on this channel. But if I go to my personal account, you can see those comments. But you can't see my this one.
Yeah, Buzz can't see my comments on his live either.
Huh.
Des, I guess she's not seeing that.
Yeah.
Only
It's
when you highlight. Okay, yeah.
yeah. But like
I
in the chat, yeah, that's what happens to me. I try to put something in on his live in the chat, and he can't see my comments.
got a YouTube survey to do. Dutch and me, we've been that way for over a year. I
Yeah.
cannot see what he does, and he cannot see what I put. And I have, we both have went in and looked to make sure no one was blocked. What's up, CJ?
Hey, CJ.
Good looking brunch, buddy.
I've yet to see that video. I've been so busy. It's crazy. I don't know what goes on with YouTube. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
but it's weird that you and Dutch been like that for over a year. So, but you can see
For a long time.
on your
Yeah.
other channel, right? On the on Sleeper's Adventures, you can see him with that one.
Yeah. If I go to a different channel, I can see his comments. I don't know if he can see mine. I haven't
What's
asked
up,
that
Sal?
question. But what's up, SJ? If you don't mind, Simon, I'm going to take a second or two of your live here. So SJ Cook, Sal is a guest to be interviewed on April the 7th, which is what, a week away, 2 weeks?
A week from this Sunday.
Yeah, a week from this
2
Sunday.
weeks.
Yep, week from this
2 weeks.
Sunday.
Yeah, a week from this Sunday.
So, Sal, I'll be getting in touch with you probably next week to make sure something that you don't want to talk about in your live or the interview rather. But
If
thank you,
not,
Simon.
drink lots of beer and some tequila, and we
Yeah,
talk all about it.
no, no, not SJ. Dark Lord. Taking your yob. If
Oh,
y'all want the new
you can do whatever
Roadhouse,
you want, sir.
new
I don't
Roadhouse
mind
on
at all.
Prime. No, I don't. I don't pay for any of that stuff. Calicking, boy, I haven't seen them around in a while. I think that's the one I'm thinking about. Did they do like do lives with like waterfalls and stuff in their background?
I don't know. Let me see him on YouTube real
One,
quick.
Mr. Fresh, come by and say hello. I was sort of kind of thinking they're the ones that well, the ones I've seen were doing like waterfalls during their lives or something like that.
Let me click on their channel.
Maybe.
Cali King 916. 2.3K subscribers.
Wow.
Let me see if we can grab the link.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
There we go.
I just saw a picture Left Eye on YouTube the other day. Not YouTube, Facebook. Buzz. What's up, Quint? It's not bad. Let me take a look. I've never heard of it. What's up, David? If I didn't say hello to you yet.
All right, sorry about that.
Roadhouse is housewife porn.
I heard the new one was terrible, so I'll probably just leave that alone. I never even seen the
I
original
don't
one.
think so. I don't. Doesn't sound familiar to me.
Roadhouse.
Yeah. I don't think so. Not a housewife anymore. What's it about? Patrick Swayze was an original. Oh,
He was a bouncer in a bar. That's basically what it was about.
Sam Elliott.
Like I said, I never saw it, but it's about a house on the road. You beat me to it.
Blast. Here, TLC for
Randy's got a new nickname.
what's that? Randy.
Yeah, you'll have to set it up. Destinations when you set up your stream. You set up Facebook. I think Twitch. You can do Instagram and some other ones. But it's when you pick your destination, you can add Facebook and then set up your Facebook to
Patrick
receive the
Swayze
live.
or does fantasies. I don't.
Yeah, this one's with Conor McGregor.
Patrick Swayze, wasn't he the one that does the Dirty Dancing video? Was that
Dirty
him?
Dancing, Knight Rider, all that other stuff he did. Oh, what was that one on the beach?
He's married to Goldie Hawn, right?
Oh, he's dead now. So
Oh, not so he's not married to Goldie Hawn then.
Baywatch. That's what I was trying to remember the name.
Oh, okay. Who's married to Goldie Hawn? Kurt Russell. There it is. Ding 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 ding. The
The
Rock.
Rock. Man, 30 people watching. That's pretty damn
That's
cool.
sweet. That's sweet. And we got
We have 18 likes. Let's get some more.
18.
Yep.
Well, I gotta refresh. I'm at 7. Oops.
My capo. Patrick just kicked the shit out of everybody in overly tight pants.
You gotta get it right. Pretty much hap. Kurt was great. Snake Plissken. Man, y'all watch a lot of movies. What's up, Rebecca? Lazy Acres.
I'll be right back.
All right. Guggen. So what's going on tonight, Lance? Did you make any of those tacos you sent me? Yes, I made that. That was today's cook for your rib cook and for Uncle Steve's magic rib testimony type cook thing, I guess you could call it. Turned out great, man. I really like that seasoning too. Even my wife said something when I went in for dinner. Because the spicy slaw mix, it's actually her shrimp taco mix or recipe, and so I borrowed her spicy slaw recipe and added it to the country style pork ribs, and I took it in the house for her to try it, and she picked it out right away. What's that? There's another taste in there. What's the other flavor? I'm tasting something. So she picked up that Uncle Steve's seasoning right off the bat. It's a sweet taste. It's got a sweet. I was looking for a little bit more heat, but you can get a hint of sweet from it. But it's good. I like it a lot. Thank you. No, I wish, man. They were great. It was well, just the videos coming out, but I did a couple things because one of Guggen's requests is to think out of the box. So I started off to cook with something where everybody's going to, probably be sending me messages like, what the hell, Lance? But it's supposed to be out of the box. So Wendy just brought me scrub sponge. Looks like ramen noodles. Guess she's saying I need to do the dishes more. So that stuff's drying up there. Jay, you need something a little more coarse? Action movies depends on the movie. Damn right, Chris. The Bad Boys doesn't break. I am skipping around. Simon's probably helping his mom right now. Depends on the action, though. Bloom Crystal. Like Hoppel. Do not like war movies. Oh, I love war movies. Rat Patrol used to be my favorite television show. Follow me on Facebook. Oh yeah, I am missing part. I missed something. Gummo is a good movie. Gummo. There's a conversation here. A Christmas Story. Die Hard. Yeah, I like that movie. That was a good one. Yippee ki What's up, Christopher? I'll send you a pic of it, Lance. She knows I love ramen. Yeah, I love ramen noodles now. Since Randy actually, we were on a live and he talked about adding stuff. My children ate ramen, but I didn't eat ramens. But since Randy talked about when he was younger, they would add this and that to it, I said, wow, you know what? That sounds like a good idea. Threw some diced up some shrimp or chopped up some shrimp, threw it in there and let it cook with the noodles. Man, that was great. Some spring onion on top. Boom. And the noodles were those really real spicy ones. There's on my Christmas movie list. They put beans and ramen in Texas. Speaking of food, I got to go make popcorn. Be back in a few. All right, Russ. Send me a pic of your spicy. M&T Living. Yes, I can. Simon, I think, had to step out for his mom real quick. He should be back here shortly. I'm trying to hold down the fort. He has different viewers than I, but I know most of y'all. I think she just went live the other day. Tarina, yeah, right. Marvin is down on his health right now a little bit, but feeling better, I believe was the follow up I saw. There he is.
Sorry about that.
Woo! Boy, crowd was getting a little rough there. Not really. I couldn't. There's a lot of people that popped in all of a sudden. Man, I don't know their names.
M&T, I know M&T. I know David. I know Al. Barbara Mike's Flirt. I don't know who that is. That's a new name to me.
Yeah, that's a new one. Barbara Mike's Flirt. Flirt. Yeah. Tyra. Al must be his last beer he has in the refrigerator. Let me
Yeah, I
see
think
him.
somebody shared me out because there's some other names that I don't recognize in the chat. This is Miss Rebecca. I love Miss Rebecca.
There we know Rebecca.
Here's Chris.
I'll be back too. Forgot to take my insulin. Really? You on the insulin? Yeah.
Bad Mike. Bad Mike.
Actually, look like ramen. Pretty cool. Novelty gift. Oh, okay. It's a novelty gift.
Yep, I saw a couple of new people uh, in the chat today. So it's like I think somebody shared me out to their homepage or their community page.
Greetings. Oh, that is cool. Yeah, that's cool.
If y'all haven't been in my chat before, type hashtag yes, and it'll drop the link to your channel.
Scrubbo noodles. Uh-oh.
Doesn't matter.
Nope, not that one. Got too deep into that one. That is pretty cool, Jay. I like that. Scrubbo noodles. Apple drinks insulin. Flower base. Apologies. I'm Barbara from,
Iowa.
yeah. So that would be, um,
Several
what's
people.
what's Quint's wife's name?
I don't know, but it's not Mike.
Kent's wife is Kathy.
I know that's Mike's girlfriend. I don't know.
Mike.
Because I'm explaining to do Mike.
Moves. Explaining to do. From China. Don't lie.
All right, let me go.
Barbara. Mike recommended me, so Mike must have shared you out.
Okay. Why can't I click on people? Let's see.
Well, Mike Hopple, duh. Because the avatar is a farm, isn't it, in the background?
It's a hilltop. It's look like
I can't. That printing's way too small for me. Next week is the brisket knife giveaway. Barbara is from Lamar's.
okay. Have an Iowa invasion tonight.
Yeah.
There's like four of you in here.
Oh,
What's up,
yeah.
David? I think I saw you here earlier, but I wasn't sure.
So, Mr. Hernandez, my good friend, just bored and want to join the crew.
No problem.
Forgive me. Oh, no problem. No problem at all.
Behave, Guggen.
Glad you can make it in.
NBL.
Every view helps. Manholes. Guggen. I'll give the brisket away. I got the knife.
Shoot, that'd be a fancy price around here. It's like,
Yeah. I'm just thinking the damn brisket probably costs more than a knife.
yeah, well, a prime right now is costing me like $65, and I think you guys have higher prices, right? In
Yeah.
Maryland.
Crazy. I'm not convinced it's a real account. It was created today. Yeah, baby. I invited Barbara. Mike's for it. Okay. Nail biting. It was nail biting. I still can't believe I lost.
And how many zeros y'all rolled? Like three zeros?
Yeah. Be that close to the end and then lose. I said,
I didn't
what?
know I had an option to roll to pick a number zero.
All the other numbers that could have taken out Rick. Well, I'll say all the other numbers
Well,
33,
he did get a
34,
number pretty close to
35.
yours. Yeah, he
Hey,
got a
wait a minute.
number.
Yeah. Oh, well. What my night.
Yeah, but whoever picks first has the best shot. You know.
Yeah, when I sent you the picture earlier, and I'd already sent the picture to him right about the same time or something, and he came back and says, um, "Oh, I said, just can you just go ahead and send that into the for the picture thing?" He says, "Yeah." He says, "What number you want?" I was like, "I'll take 36."
Okay, I want. Let me see if Kent's still in. I don't think Kent's in the chat, but he might still be at work. But don't worry, I'm pretty sure you'll get it. Kent's a pretty good guy. Yeah, he was still at work earlier, like an hour ago.
Lance Richter forwarded to you. Oh, sweet. So, well, I'll let Al say that. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. Yeah, like that. I do. This is my favorite hat of yours, Russ. I like that black hat with that embroidery. I
Hey,
think that
truly
looks good.
amazing. It's been a while.
Truly amazing. Carol.
I believe so. Yeah, hey, check my Facebook if I'm live over there or not. Let's see. Yeah, I sure am. Yeah, I co-stream to YouTube and to Facebook. I just started doing that again. I haven't done it in a couple of months, but you can find me there too.
Texting. Jeez. Thank you. Glad you know. Yeah, I've got it all written down. As a matter of fact, there was one. I do not. My little sister does engraving, Rebecca, but I don't. I don't know. Is it Rebecca that asked that question? Yes, Rebecca. I don't know that they're really. She sells stuff on the weekend, so they're really stay pretty well backed up uh, for their shows that they use. And I know they just came off with the Southern Maryland Distillery show this past weekend, and I think they got another one this weekend. So I don't think they're taking on anything, but I mean, I don't have a problem asking them.
Yeah, I can never know if it's Marvin or Tyra. I think it's Tyra though. From MNT.
Her husband is Marvin.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you send me the link to that wheel, the roulette wheel? I'm gonna do some testing, some rules testing.
Sure. Hashtag yes. Oh, she's got so Barbara Mike
Yeah, she has one video on there. I saw one video.
does have a channel then, huh?
Yeah, she has one video on there.
Yeah, please check out. Yep, cool.
She just commented on my bacon in a pot video. Next year I go to Houston. I'm gonna take my cooking wares. I take my frying pan and my knives. Well, let me see if I can get it, Mike. Um,
I'm sorry.
Joe.
You guys asleep? What's up, Joe?
Oh, I just got an email from Luna. Oh, okay, it's the same one. I just know that I didn't know they had the same. They had a roulette wheel. Can't even talk tonight.
So her husband is doing what or better? Last I heard, right? I hear
Yes,
big questions about him.
yes. As far as I know, he's getting he's getting better.
There's another new one, Jake Hudson. New one for me,
Jake
anyway.
Jake Hudson. Where is he?
Highlight it.
Oh, duh. Yeah, yeah. I think I saw him over on Belt Belt Loop's Life.
Yes, he is so far well. And more later next month. Hoping he doesn't have to. Yeah, let's hope he don't have to have any surgery. It's never a pleasant thing. It's never pleasant to have the surgery, and it's never pleasant to have the worry or concern of having a surgery. So either way is a losing. Sorry, smoking. It was me talking to Lance. No, it's all right. Smoking Joe.
Oh, I have too many
Okay.
screens open. Yeah.
Like and share. Simon, thanks you, buddy.
Yep, yep,
Man, phones are going crazy in the background.
yep.
Oh, there you go. I didn't want to say anything, but since Al just did, yeah, yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. That's my victory dance.
Oh, well, hold on. Now you can do it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh,
I'd make it worth it. I want what Lance is smoking.
I think it's those.
Oh.
I think it's one of those 10-ounce beers you had earlier.
No, I didn't drink no beer. Actually, I was in the telling somebody earlier. I was like, man, I don't even want to open up a beer. 2 lives. I said I'd be drunk before I even got to the end of Simon's live.
Oh, I know what's going on. Hold on.
YouTube crashed. Uh-oh. Spasmy. Lance has that cramp again. That's sweet. Thank you, Rick. He's not in the chat, though, is he? I'll have to send him a text message.
He's probably not in the chat.
Excuse me, Simon, while I thank Rick.
Yeah, go ahead, man. I have to pay for my premium. All right, there we go. Now I can log in.
Raquel Galindo.
Oh, there you go. All right, paid for the year. Breakdance.
Yeah. Sorry, chat. Had to send a thank you text to Rick Specialties for the
And
kind
barbecue. Yep.
for forwarding the thermo.
What?
Much appreciated. More. What did he say? Lance be moonwalking to the fridge to get a beer soon. That happens sometimes, Lance. The Lance dance. Hey, that rhymes. Train smoke. Oh, train smoke. Smell too much of that train smoke. Do you know that's actually a thing?
What? Train smoke?
Yep. It has a certain smell to it, and there's a company that's actually reproducing the little smoke pellets that you put in the old trains from the 50s. That's recreating the exact smell as it used to. I said, what? But follow me more for train tips. Lance, Everclear. Man, I never touched that stuff. I've never been a big like booze, hard liquor drinker. And we can change the subject to welding.
I'll have to bring you and Randy up if we do that.
Yeah, we can do that.
Let me bring out some. Let me share out some links here in a bit. Give me a minute. Oh, let's put this in the back. Oh no. Let me stop sharing for now. Let me send out some links. Let me open up another window.
Smells like old people's homes.
It's like smoke and cat and
musty
and Bengay.
Bengay.
Yeah, it smells like cats and smoke and Bengay.
I was in a live earlier, and I said, the old man's here, and she came back and said, "You're not old." I said, "Tell that to people waiting in line behind me at Wendy's, trying to get my senior citizen discount, and the aroma of Bengay coming off of me."
Where is that?
That's why the hippies love drinking, riding trains. Yeah, as well. Coffee.
Hold on, Lance. Let me Try to log into my Facebook. It won't let me. There we go. Oh, I have to click on that one.
You're an old.
All right.
You're just more mature than the rest of us. I don't know. After that dance, you call me mature? Sure you didn't forget immature? That's actually worked at that Wendy's up the road from you. Oh, is that right? Actually, I have no problem with that Wendy's. They've only messed up one order. We don't eat out that much, but if I'm like running late or something like that, or the wife's running late, like the other day, she had dentist appointments, her and my daughter. They both had dentist appointments, and she was getting home late. So we did have Wendy's about 2 weeks ago, and I've always had good luck with that one. What was I doing?
There we go. Sorry, guys. We're gonna have some welding talk here in a bit.
My phone is blowing up.
Yep. Hey, Sal, get yourself ready for the interview.
Yeah, Sal, please be thinking of something. I'm sorry. I am Simon, you got another one coming your way.
Mm-hmm.
Lance, I actually worked at that Wendy's. Say mature. He plays the toy trains. It was expensive trains. I had to save up for that train. That train is over 30 years old in near mint condition, and it still cost me $225. So, and the old man worked, retired old man worked to save that money up.
That's how
Oh,
I
there you
found out
go.
they used the leftover burgers for the chili. Well, I mean, why not?
I love their chili, man. I can tear up their chili.
Hey, Sal, I like that brisket video you did last week.
That was the one
He did on the live
that was
video.
the video from the night when Sal was on the wild side, wasn't it?
Yep. Yeah, he mentioned it on his video.
Did it? I didn't. I
Yeah.
saw the thumbnail. I haven't caught up to it yet.
Hold on, Russ. Let me double check.
Smells like.
I just resend it.
All right, I think I'm caught up now. There's a song that went like that when I was a teenager. Like what? Choo choo.
Hey, Tony, what's up, man? Hey, Tony, are you able to come by tomorrow afternoon after work?
I found out they use leftover burgers for a chili. I got no problem with Buzz. I think it's good. Make a use out of them burgers, not throw it away. long as they're like the night before, anyway.
Thanks. I have hold on.
Got them.
Okay, thanks. I love having a co-host that can do
Yeah,
stuff.
no, I love it too. I got powers.
No, actually, Tony, I have a flat tire on my wheelchair that I had to call the insurance to I'm gonna end up replacing the actual tire. The
I
inner
see.
tube busted, but the actual tires is the seal around the rim. It's not keeping the inner tube in the tire. But I need a wheelchair to move around in because I've been stuck in the house for since Friday.
Oh, on your top. Oh, well, I thought you were talking about your mom's car.
No, no, my wheelchair. No,
If that's what you want to call it, Sal, I call it having fun. I don't know if you caught this question though. Oh yeah, you did.
yeah. Oh, you know what? Let me send you a picture. I sent it to the insurance. Where are you? Here you are.
So what do you? I mean, had the bottle of tequila ready. Tony, that's Tony.
Yeah, Tony. I just sent you a picture of the tire. So the seal around the rim, it's compromised. So when you blow up the inner tube, it kind of squeezes out the end of the rim.
The inner
So that
tube does?
yeah, the inner tube. So the inner tube popped on me at Walmart last weekend or last week.
What do you do in a situation like that? Just have to,
Well, because I have insurance,
yeah.
I have to call the insurance and have them price out the parts and then have a tech come out and take care of it. But if it was just a flat like a inner tube or just a puncture,
Yeah.
my buddy Tony it's been just replacing it. You know.
Gotcha.
Oh. Okay, Lance, I'll let
Yeah,
you do
that's
it.
one bad thing about it. I was trying to beat you to it. Yeah, that's bad. That's sad news there. But your uncle passing, but they probably just threw them all away. Hopefully, someone got them that wanted them. What's up, Mr. Shifter?
What's up? What's up?
Somebody's
Yeah. So
phone going up.
so so the wheelchair they'll get it fixed. They just need to replace the tire, right? But I had to get it through the insurance. But every time I got a flat tire, Tony's just been able to replace the inner tube, which I have plenty of them. I have like two or three here. But
Well, what I mean is like if you have a blowout at Walmart, do you sit there and call them and they come in there with jacks and fix it right there?
no, I was still able to roll out and get home, right? But I don't want to be rolling on a flat tire on that rim because it's like a plastic rim, I think, or maybe an aluminum rim. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's not good on them for sure.
Yeah, let me
I'm
see if I
not
can.
sure what Al's getting at here. Is he talking about his Pornhub collection train videos?
What's going on, Randy?
Shit.
I hear you.
Quentin Nelson, because I don't remember how the heck I
Trying
was
to
able to finish that brisket and still turn out good. It looked
Get
good to
this
me.
All right, I'll cancel.
Wooden tires, yeah. Ask the Amish. Wooden tires and steel bands. They actually put rubber inside of in between the steel now. So on like their tractors and stuff, so they get traction from the steel wheel that has angles welded to it, but it has there's an inner steel ring, and then there's a really thick ply rubber, and then another steel ring. So
They
that way,
can use rubber?
if it's steel on the outside, it's not. So it's a steel ring that has the bolt pattern for the tractor. Then there's some rubber, and then the actual steel rim, the tire itself, with the steel angles, the gripper, and everything is mounted to the rubber, and it gives it a little bit of cushion when you're driving down the highways and stuff.
They don't
That's-
believe in progress at all, do they?
So that's part of the inner tube right there, but this is the actual tire. But that's that little string that's here is part of the seal that goes around the tire. So that's
Mhm.
compromised.
Okay.
So the inner tube was blowing out here, and then it
Right.
blew out so much that when it rolled towards the brake assembly, it just popped the inner tube.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So what really all they need to do is replace the tire part of it, and hopefully not hopefully I didn't do any damage to the actual wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is from my wheelchair, Laura.
Al, that'd be cool. Actually, NBL sent me some pictures of outdoor train layouts in California. Wasn't San Diego though.
Be right back.
We're
My
taking
pleasure.
over the chat, Randy. Let's start welding.
Yeah, I was about to say we have to fucking weld that wheel of Simon's up or something. Little TIG welding on it or something.
We can make an Amish tire out of it. Go all
We gotta
still.
do something. Do a little,
Thank you.
just butter that motherfucker up with fucking 7018 Inconel and then
Just keep on welding. That's right.
Later, hon. All right, Mike. We'll see you later.
what's up, man? What I fucking miss besides Lance fucking cheating at roulette on that other live when I was live?
I caught the tail end of that. I had to go help a buddy today. I didn't have to. I just told him if he got any projects, I'd go there and hang out with him and give him a hand. So I've done that. He's got a rental property and nice piece of property. He kind of acquired it through a tax auction. He does that every year. He's acquired quite a few properties that way. And he put a wood fence and bought a house or a trailer, like a live-in trailer on it. And he's redoing the bathroom and the flooring and everything. And we're having to replumb it because he's got a new tub and a new shower and all that. So having to drill holes in the floor and, rearrange the plumbing for the drains because the tub's totally different than what was in there. So we've been doing that. I'll go back Thursday. I think he's going to go back over there and do it. He don't live far from me. But,
That's what's up.
yeah.
So is that free help or you making money on it?
Oh, it's free help. It's free help. An old buddy of mine worked with him in the shipyard for years. That joker, we pulled by. He used to own 4 towing businesses, and he kept the one right up the road here. And we walked back there, opened the gun, like, my God, dude, like a junkyard back there. He's got so many cars. He's got everything. Old phone booths. He's got 2 of them sitting there. I'm like, where in the world did you get them phone booths? He collects everything to do something with eventually, It's like, holy crap. But he's got a lot of automotive, like front ends and back ends. He's wanting me to help him do some like car furniture and stuff with real soon. So heck yeah. So I'll make videos out of that.
Damn, tonight, Simon's live tonight is almost like a gringo Mexican Sunday night. The love connection's going on.
Back is it?
We got Barbara and Mike. Okay, sweetie.
You're fucking behind, Lance, if you're just reading that.
I froze up for a minute I was going to reply to Al, but then y'all started talking. I didn't want to interrupt you.
Yeah, I was just sitting there. I was like, shit, I'll go live. Fuck it. I'm off Friday. I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday for Easter. What are y'all going to cook for Easter, man?
I don't know, man. That's one good thing when you get older and your children have their own homes and families. You get invited to their house for Easter, so you don't have to cook anymore.
Well, guess what? I am that fucking child, so everybody's probably going to come over here.
Normally I'd go to my youngest son's house if he had anything going on, but he told me today that he's wanting me to come over there and dog sit for a few days. Like, I ain't doing that, dude. I got things to do. All right. I said, get your buddy who lives right around the corner from you. He said, well, there's vehicles here. You can drive, do whatever you want. I'm like, that's beside the point. I got videos to shoot, and then I'll have to edit. I can't. I can't spend 4 days watching your dog.
That's what I got to do. That's what I got to do. I done told Bailey I'd take her car shopping Friday. So
What happened to Beamer? What happened to Beamer?
Yeah, the BMW. What happened with that, dude?
We're not gonna do that. Man, that fucking car. That car is fast, and it takes E85 and shit. She don't understand, dude. She don't understand that shit. She'll pull over and put regular gas in it and fuck the motor up and shit.
Yeah.
Plus, my insurance is gonna go up because it's a sports car.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah.
We're not gonna do that. We sold her a truck, man. We sold her a truck, so I'm just gonna go buy her something regular.
Yeah.
Ain't no sense in a 60-year-old having a fucking BMW coupe fucking race car.
Suck up. Al, I can catch up to you. I've seen one like that. Except I saw one with not only lightning and thunder, but fireworks in the background. That was cool as shit. On an indoor layout. What was that Vivor there, Russ?
I bought it. They didn't give it to me. It's an extension cord reel, 65.
Oh, that's right. You said something about that.
Yeah, it came in. That sucker's pretty heavy, man.
Oh, you got Easter egg hunt?
You already know.
Yeah, it came in while I was at my buddy's house, and I'm like, God, I hope none of them hoodlums walking down the street see that and steal it before I get home.
Let's hope so, Mike.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you. Oh, golly.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that fucking. We're not gonna do no Beamer. She's gonna get a goddamn regular ass car.
Yeah.
Her first car was already a lifted truck with 35s on it, and now she's
Get her a Ford Focus.
she's gonna get something lame, bro. She's gonna get something lame. I promise you.
Get the little car that my mom has. It's a Mitsubishi Mirage.
Well, my
Right
wife's
on gas. And
yeah,
does 65.
my wife's got that little 2019 Toyota Corolla, and I'm so glad we bought that car. You talking about good on gas? I mean, it's really good on gas and runs like a top.
This thing, my mom's little car has EcoBoost or whatever it's called, but what it is, it'll run on 2 cylinders
Both littles
until it gets to highway speeds.
From Thursday, Tuesday morning.
We bought that car in 2021, right after I retired, and this 2019 only had 6,000 miles on it. I think it was like something that said at the car lot or something. I mean, it looked brand stinking new. It was, 6,000 miles wasn't crap, and so I bought it. Don't regret a minute of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her something, man. But looking at like Facebook Marketplace and shit for vehicles, especially around here in Houston, man, people are never can trust anybody with fucking selling flooded cars and all that shit. You know what I mean?
You don't never know what you're getting, really.
It's hard to. I'm not gonna just drive all over Houston to go see one car. You know what I mean? I'd rather go to a car lot, a used car lot, and have several of them there so I can tell them their shit's junk before I leave.
I'll tell you how I used to buy my cars. Navigator Credit Union. That's where I banked. And it started with the shipyard. It was their credit union for the shipyard. And it still is, technically, even though they give memberships outside of the shipyard. But they don't do it no more. And why, I don't know. I told them, like, God, man, that was a good thing. But any repossessions they had, they would put them at the main branch over in Moss Point, and they'd have them out front. All you had to do is pull up there and go looking at cars. And usually they were pretty new. People just went bottom side up and couldn't pay the bills. And they ended up repoing it, and all you had to do was bid on it. Tell them what you offer them. Normally they would take it. I bought 2 trucks that way, and both times they took it. I'm like, damn, I should have even asked for lower.
Yeah, Al, I don't think Randy wants to do that to her 16-year-old.
That GMC truck I had, I got it that way.
Yeah,
that fucking BMW I was looking at buying her. That thing had smoked a Mustang GT. I mean, it was a 2-door coupe. I mean, it was a race car. It's a fucking BMW.
Right. Yeah.
Like I said, dude, I just know her, man. I know my daughter, and I know when she looks at the gas gauge and it's on E because she drives around on E, she's gonna pull over and put regular fuel pump in it or pump gas in it.
Yep.
You got to find like a Sunoco or somewhere that has E85, and then you got to pay the price for the E85. You put fucking regular pump gas in it, and it fucks the engine up. You know what I mean? We're not. It'd be another vehicle I'd be having to work on. I don't want to work on fucking vehicles. I'm not a mechanic. I don't want to do that shit.
I know people that. Go ahead,
Russ.
I was just going to say, I know people that run them cars. I know people that run that car to where that needle's beating the hell out of E. And what a lot of people don't realize is them fuel pumps in that tank require fuel to cool them. And you don't want to run that thing that low all the time. You know, next thing you know, you're changing out a fuel pump. I keep at least a quarter of a tank in there at all times, but normally we'll fill up at like half a tank. We'll fill it back up, you know.
Well, it feels like it's cheaper at half a tank if you got to fill up. But my question is, if you put regular in there, can you put octane booster in there, like a quality octane booster, or does it have to be that? Okay.
It has to be E85. Like I said, you put E85 in it one time, and it fucks it up. Like it ain't like you can run on regular on pump gas for a little while and then add E85 to it later. Once you put it in there, it's like putting water in your fuel.
What is E85? I don't think I've ever seen that.
It's that fucking high octane race fuel. They got it. All the Sunocos are always going to have at least 2 pumps that have E85 in it. All
right. Now, what we look for at local stations around here is that non-methanol or whatever to run on our outboards, you know, but they do got 2 grades of fuel. They have a 82 octane, then 87, or is it 87 and 93? I don't forgot.
So I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't ever fill up. Trina does all that.
Yeah, my little brother had a Pontiac GTO. And he could only put E85 in that. It had like an LS swap, and it was a race car.
So that's another fast car.
Yeah, exactly. He put regular pump gas in it one time just to make it here, man. That thing sounded like you filled the tank up with water, man. It was sputtering, wouldn't stay started. It was just a nightmare.
Yeah.
And it never was right after that everywhere.
That 69 Chevelle right there got smoked by one of those new GTOs. I mean, totally dusted me. It's like, damn, what is that? They're serious. Don't even look like a GTO. It looks like a little compact.
Yeah, they got fucking LS motors in them too. They're it's a fucking Corvette with a GTO body.
Yep.
Yeah, he took it down here to. They had like an open day. Yeah, they had like an open day where you can bring your car and race it on the racetrack down the street here. And he wheelied that motherfucker, and whenever he came down, he slammed down, and it shot the shocks and struts through the fucking hood. Just because he didn't know how to fucking drive it really well. It was too fast, you know. So, like I said, she's gonna get something that a regular 16-year-old would get. She's not gonna get nothing fucking crazy.
Yeah, I'd damn sure get her something good on gas. That's something you won't never regret, or she won't either.
No. The reason why she got that truck is because I bought Christy her truck, and it was just that was available. You know what I mean? And she liked it. She drove it. Look at this bitch.
No neck, dude. Dude, you cold or what?
I tell you what, it's about 20 degrees outside right now, and the wind's blowing 30 miles an hour. So yes is the answer.
Damn. Man, you're like us, man. We had all that warm water and weather, and this week's been cold as hell. We're supposed to get warm again, but it is breezy out there today.
Yeah, we're supposed to be mid 60s by Friday. Go figure. It's Iowa in April, or March, April, whatever. Oh, what's doing?
What you got over there? What you got over there? A fucking grow light? You trying to grow some fucking weed or what?
Yeah, I saw it the other day. He had his peppers planted.
Yeah, all my pepper plants. There's serrano, there's habanero, there's jalapeno, there's bell peppers, there's ghost, there's reaper, there's about 5 or 6 others.
Son's car, leave it alone.
So
Dad took it to OTC Told them it was his son's car. Leave it alone. What's OPP?
Lance, you're old enough. You remember the rap song. Down with OPP. You know me. Down with OPP.
Oh, that's my little Ranger, JD. Still working on it.
Those banners can't.
Specifically, yeah.
Yeah.
Broken Border Ranger.
Great. You just see him.
Probably some Canadian government agency. She replied back. If I missed it.
Yeah, right underneath that.
Ontario. There it is. Ontario Provincial. Provincial.
Like
Provincial.
It's Ontario's police department.
It's a
Okay.
1993 Ford Ranger Splash that I'm rebuilding. Maybe one of these days I'll rebuild it.
Randy, I should have sent the pictures of that the boys weld to Russ.
Yeah, it looked nice. It looked slick.
Yeah. For a 17-year-old, I think he did pretty damn well.
Russ don't know what a good weld looks like.
You talking about that crap up with a little welder?
Nah, Kent's son took a final exam, right? It was a final, you said?
Yeah, he's taken a college welding course, Russ, in high school. And see if I can put it up here for you. This is his vertical up weld on a.
Hold on.
I don't look bad at all, man.
Nah, it looked pretty good.
Yeah, it
Not-
does.
Not for a 7-year-old.
You got it upside down, but
I'm just gonna kick back here and let
Well, it's-
work. I might just hop on the bed.
Is that better?
yeah, that's better. That's vertical, huh? Yeah, that ain't bad at all, man. A lot of people struggle
good.
with that when they first start welding.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people get those it'll start dropping on them if they got them amps up too high.
Yeah.
They won't lay down slick. The throat of that weld will be too
And I'll tell
thick.
you, I don't know about today's machines, but them old transfer machines back yesteryear, if you didn't ground that thing at the top of that, when you got to the top, like in that jig where you get the T plate, when
Yep.
you get close to the top and get what they call arc blow, that stuff starts blowing like crazy. But if you ground it at the top of it, it would eliminate it, you know?
Yeah, he was pretty damn proud of that thing. Russ.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, I would be too. That's nice looking weld there.
And now,
Yeah,
but
nothing wrong with that.
now he's trying to learn TIG.
That's my favorite, man.
He asked me, he said, Dad, I'm just not getting TIG down. How do I do it? I said, call somebody who's TIG welded. I never have.
Well,
I'm calling Russ. It takes the greatest amount of skill to run TIG.
as soon as I get a decent machine, I'm going to do videos just on that. I'm going to show all positions, even how to mirror weld. I'm going to show all of it.
Just ground.
So, Russ, the wife wants to, that table you reviewed from Harbor
Yeah.
Freight. She wants to get one for the boy. And then I said, well, hold on. Before you get that, I said, Russ got this little buzz box I think Chad would like. So I want to see how it does, and we might get them both.
The only problem is you're gonna have to get a bottle and a flow meter.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'm gonna do a video on that little small $70 thing I welded or bought. I sent Randy a picture. What the first thing I welded with? I mean, I just right out of the plugged it up, and that was my first 2 passes with it. And I'm like, dang, that ain't half bad for a $70 welder. And but no, I want to get a much better welder and actually do some training videos on it on this new channel, you know. But I am gonna do a video on that. I'm gonna buy some argon later this week
don't look at that thing. We don't need that thing.
and a flow meter.
Are you gonna go like air gas and rent some, Russ? Or are you gonna?
No, I'm gonna buy that pony bottle I can buy the bottle for $130 and own it. Then I just have to take it back and swap it out every time I run out or whatever, but I will own the bottle. I won't have to pay rent on it, Years ago, I had one of the really big ones, and I rented it, paid rent every month, and refilled it when I needed it.
Yeah, my big bottle of 7525 is from Air Gas. It's rented.
Yeah.
Crush guard on my old high school truck as a final exam being 43. I'd rather pay someone to do it. I don't know, JD. I wouldn't mind learning. I've always had an interest in it, but just never pushed it, pursued it. I had a welder here, but I didn't have the plug for it, nor the juice for it. And now I've got that little MIG welder, but I need to do something with it.
I couldn't believe, even though I don't like this torch, I welded with plenty like this, but I like the little number 9. But I couldn't believe that was included. That little machine's $70, and for $29.99 more, they sent the whole TIG whip. I'm like, how in the world can they sell that cheap? Granted, it's not like the ones we used to use in the shipyard, but it's good enough for right here. It come with the consumables and everything. I put that tungsten in there.
It'd be great for home use. I mean, it's not industrial by any means, but
no, it'd be perfect for around here. But yeah, I'll never run out of tungsten, man. Never, ever. This little thing right here is slap full of 2% thoriated tungsten. It's taped up, but I got a bunch of them that's already loose right here. Just a handful of them. I got these are thoriated. Yeah, 2% thoriated.
That's good for anything you ever do at the house.
Everything, man. But those are already cut down. Those are already cut down in half from the normal size.
Is this motherfucker talking? Because I think I just heard him talking about some 1950 train pellets that he could burn in his train set.
I was feeling left out of the conversation.
Let me straighten this up.
Here. Let me do this. We can talk to each other.
God damn it, Lance.
Hey, actually, Al, the more you drink, the better you weld. Till you look at it.
Luke, what's up, man?
What's up, Gary?
Man, is Christy in the chat? She needs to come get these fucking dogs, man. They're eating something up.
Oh, she's here. Funny in the chat.
I told my buddy today.
What's up, brother?
I told my buddy.
Say hi to Kent.
Sounds like they're going to war.
I told my buddy today to keep an eye out for any scrap steel or anything like that. He actually used to be a pipe fitter, and me and him worked together for years in that shipyard. But I went out my little back shed today because I remember Chad had some brand new pipes that he bought for this little car. And I texted him. I said, "What's some pipes made out of?" I thought they were chrome plated or something. He said, "All stainless." I went back there and looked on it. Sure enough, it's kind of thin wall, but it'd give me something to chop up and weld on, just for like video purposes. He don't even own the car anymore that they go to, headers and all that shit.
Exactly, Mike. That's why I can weld at work. I have Tito's at first break.
What's up, Gary?
Kent, what are you cooking for Easter?
We're actually, my folks live in Florida. My closest sibling 7 hours away, so I will be in-laws. And we're not actually doing Easter for a couple weeks after. I have a catering I'm doing this weekend for a family here in town. I'm doing 6 racks of ribs. Plus, my buddy will be back from Michigan this weekend. His oldest boy begged me to cook him a couple racks. So the old GMG that's outside smoking sausage right now will be busy Saturday.
Who's at the hospital?
So I'm doing
Gary's mom.
8 racks total, mac and cheese 2 ways, and cowboy beans.
Oh, you know what? I read that shit. What did you put that on Facebook or something?
No, that was in Al's chat, and that's when I was I was kind of screwing off tonight. So I was the only one left in the shop, so I said I'm going to sit down, and take my break.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Oh, broken hip. Not good, Gary. Hopefully everything turns out well.
Yeah, you hate to hear that.
As many times as my mom's fallen this year, I'm surprised she hasn't broke anything.
I hate to say this in front of Gary. I don't know how old his mother is.
Here is the cooker.
A broken hip is what took out my 98-year-old grandma. She was healthy as a horse before that. Fell getting out of the tub, and they had to replace her hip. And yeah, she never really, but she was also 98. So
Right. Yeah.
prayers for mom, Gary, that's for sure.
I had that happen to an uncle a couple of years, but it's been probably 5 years ago. But he fell one night and had to go to the hospital, and he never come out of the hospital.
Yeah.
It's like, dang, bad fall.
The next one who's going to have a hip replaced, we know who that is.
Shoot, it was almost me 2 years ago when I fell down, man. I didn't break anything, but man, did that hurt. I was sore for about 2 months, and then I didn't heal up right. I don't have a lot of rotation in that hip.
Yeah, I believe you're right, Gary. 81.
81. Ain't no way, no doubt in my mind.
She's only a couple of years older than Lance, for Christ's sakes.
2.
I thought they were the same age. Okay, she's a little bit old.
Well, Lance's 80. She just turned 81.
Man, I had a banger ass comment over there on Al's fucking. I was loud, but I misspelt it, and everybody didn't get it. I didn't get no laughs from it.
Oh, I know what you meant, but I know that you misspelled it, and then you corrected it, but it was he had already passed.
What was the comment?
What did I say, Simon? Fucking. I said when Lance was a kid that Pangea hadn't separated yet, so the fucking river with that bridge over hadn't been built or some shit.
No, that must have been before I got in there. I called it like the last 25 minutes of that. I just got in.
I misspelled Pangea.
And he said earlier when Lance something about when that bridge was built or something like that, there was just a mud puddle.
Yeah,
it was just a mud puddle.
I tell you what, I didn't even know about it. My buddy picked me up today to go up there and help him. He said, "Man, check this shit out." And I know what it was. He had just sent me something right before he wheeled in. I looked at it. It said, it didn't say anything. It said, "What?"
Damn, Mike.
Yeah, right here. It says attachment unavailable.
Right.
And so I got in his truck. I said, "What was you trying to send me?" I said, "It didn't go through." And he goes, "Oh crap!" Anyway, he played it on his phone, and I sit there and watch that boat from a distance, and all of a sudden it hit that piling or whatever. Man, the whole thing just, I'm like, holy crap, dude.
Yeah,
on that bridge, I said there would have had to been.
That thing went down quick.
Real fast. I'm like,
yeah,
that's scary.
Sped up the video as fast as both sides went down.
Man, that was crazy. It's just like that one stanchion is the difference in standing or not standing, or any of them. For that goes, not one out, it's over with. It
hey, as an inspector, I've done lots of bridge work, and honestly, like these states, they allocate the minimum amount of money to fix the infrastructure of these bridges and shit.
Yeah.
Any little thing can happen, dude. I'm telling you.
I know.
I've been on bridges and been like, man, you got a major problem. They're like, we don't have a major problem. Just we're gonna fix this or this. Like, come on, man, that's a fucking bridge, you know?
Yeah.
And a similar thing to that, when I lived down in Florida in the late 80s, it's now the Skyway Bridge, so it goes from the southern tip of St. Pete down to Bradenton. Well, that bridge used to be about 50 feet above the water, and a barge hit that in fog, and people kept driving over it. It was concrete and pylons. And that bridge was still down there when I lived down there. And actually, when I was down there, the last remaining survivor of driving off that bridge in the fog died in, 1989 from cancer. He survived the fall into the Gulf, but yeah, and then 20 years later died from cancer. So,
dude, right here in fucking Channelview, we have the I-10 bridge that goes over the San Jacinto River, like right here, literally like 3 minutes away from my house. And last week, like one of the expansion joints came apart and it opened up like a 12-inch fucking section of the bridge opened up. And people were just driving over it, just instantly flattening their tires.
Yeah.
Dang.
Do y'all remember the one this happened in, I think, Minneapolis, probably back in the 90s? It was like a double bridge or something. It collapsed. You don't hear about that often, but it was on the news for weeks, and people talking about how we need to get all these bridges looked at and inspected, and it just fell for no reason. Nothing hit it. It just freaking collapsed. You know?
Wasn't there one in San Diego a few years back? But that was an earthquake. It took that
Oh, that was
thing
back in the 80s. Yeah, that double decker, man. That joker come down. But, the Huey P. Long Bridge in New Orleans has been hit a couple of times by barges running into like the stanchions and stuff, but it never tore it down. And why, I don't know, because they got railroad tracks that run right beside that Huey P. Long Bridge, are kind of attached. And when you're sitting there on the bridge waiting for traffic, you can feel it shaking just from the train on the track. It's like, dang.
Well, that fucking bar.
Bell Loop sleeper kicked me down here.
Yeah, Lance is a bully.
Yeah.
Quint,
that bar just hit the bridge. This same bridge that just opened up, the I-10 bridge. The last time we flooded, a barge came untied and went underneath there and fucking hit the goddamn astral beams. The astral beams were all fucked up, and that thing was shut down for like over 30 days. I'm talking about a main gut through, I-10's a main fucking interstate.
Oh yeah.
They were detouring everybody to 90, to Highway 90 to go across, and talking about
all
clusterfuck.
So if it busted all that, man, that'd be one heck of a repair,
You seen the flag? You seen the flag that says "Come and take it"? Somebody fucking took the bullet off of it and put a bridge and put "Come and fix it," and it was all over the place over here.
So did that boat hit the bridge, or did it hit a pylon? What did it hit?
It
hit one of the stanchions that holds the bridge up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bridge is up. The bridge was higher than the boat. It just rammed into the one of the stanchions. Is what it looked like. I was watching a little video like this.
It was cell phone footage, but it was straight on and it was dark, so you could barely see the outline of the ship.
Yeah,
and it was coming towards the person shooting. But all you hear is poof, and then the whole thing just fell down.
Well, see, I asked my buddy. I said, "Well, how many cars on there?" He goes, "Somebody said there was only like 2 cars on there." He said, "But I said, yeah, but at the beginning of that video, you can see them zipping by. There was all kind of cars on that bridge."
Yeah, they said that they had enough time to get the police to close off the entrance to the bridge.
Because they sent out a mayday.
Yeah,
right. They sent out a mayday. I don't think they were able to close the traffic.
They stopped it enough because after like right before it went down, you see like 2 18-wheelers cross over and like one more car, and then the whole thing goes down.
If they went off, there would have been probably 50 cars in the water. They said,
Al says
7 people are missing.
And how? Right. Yeah, that's what he said. He said like 7.
Those were the bridge workers, though, the road workers.
Yeah, there's people working on the bridge as well.
There's a reason I have metal tools inside my vehicles at all times. And they probably didn't know to hit in the bottom corner of a window either. They're probably freaking out hitting right in the middle of the window.
I imagine if a car fell, I mean, it fell too. If it fell from that height into the water, just that percussion would be enough to knock you out. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be like hitting a brick wall, man. That shit.
Yep.
It would be. Yeah.
I mean, imagine feeling that bump while you're that bump.
Well, the bump and then the pressure after everything breaks just.
Dude, I've been in my boat before and jumped like 4-foot rollers, dude. When that boat comes down on just from like 4 foot, just boom, it'll fucking knock the goddamn fillings out of your teeth.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, waves are bad enough, especially coming from a height like that. Good gracious.
That's what I'm saying.
Uncle Don said 85-foot drop.
Yeah, at that speed, that water is fucking concrete at that speed.
Just concrete, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
That's a jolt to the system. That's
Dude, when we were kids, we used to come down here into the Tennessee Center River and we used to jump off the trestles, the train track trestles. And a couple of us were brave enough to climb up to the superstructure and jump off, and you're way over 50 feet, dude. That's like straight San Center River fucking enema, bro, when you hit the water.
I would we used to jump off the Blacktop Bridge into the old Rock River up in Rock Valley where I grew up, and there's a couple spots you got to watch where you jump because there's a fence underwater with steel fence posts.
Yeah. Oh, they had several people die right here.
Our buddies caught it with his leg, and then everybody's like, "Yeah, don't jump there anymore." He got like 28 stitches up the back of his thigh from. Ugh.
Yeah, fuck that. Now over here, because the way it bottlenecks to go underneath that train track, when it floods over here, there's cars and Connex containers and fucking debris and shit that all get caught up underneath that bridge. And here comes us jumping off, not knowing what the fuck's underneath there.
Yeah.
Tommy, last I heard, no, there isn't a final count.
No, they
searchers were suspended.
They switched from rescue today at nightfall, and they're going into recovery mode tomorrow. Tomorrow
morning, yeah.
Well, it's cold as fuck up there too, ain't it, Lance?
Yeah, well, it's 44 right now. It's getting warmer. If it had been earlier, it was probably 30s this morning there, though.
Yeah, if you was under the water for any amount of time, you got hypothermia anyway.
It don't matter. It takes like less than a minute under, because that water temp is still way below the air temp. 34 degree water. If you're in there bare skin for a minute, you're shutting down.
Hypothermia. Yeah, I remember watching something on like man-made things like bridges and buildings and all, where engineers tried to make things that seem impossible, like engineering feats, and it's like, just build what works. You know what I'm saying? Quit playing around with this crap. Freaking suspended bridges like that. If they come down that easy, hell no.
Yeah, that shit sucks. We got the Beltway A bridge right here that probably won't be finished till like 2026 because they built up both parts from the land, but when it gets to the point where it's going to go over the water, they realize they engineered it wrong. So it's on hold.
Guess I can turn the front door off. System is busy. Please wait. Oh, she already. Who Chris called butthole?
Chris.
Who knows?
Butthole. Butthole.
Hey man, I had a pretty fucking interesting weekend. I was with Eat More Vegan shooting that video over there at Bar A Barbecue in Montgomery, Texas.
Oh yeah, that's all right. How'd that go?
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah,
that was fucking interesting.
Well, come on, spill it.
I mean, it was, I don't know. Like, I didn't know it was gonna be that fucking serious.
Really?
That was some serious shit. Like that was some serious, like, the way them guys shoot, the way them guys film, their equipment and everything. They're fucking. It ain't like nothing like what me and Christy do at the house. I promise
It ain't
you
like
that.
no YouTubers do, probably.
Nah, man, it was
What's the name of the guy that helps Matt? Al? Is it Matt?
Nick.
Nick.
Yeah, his name's Nick. Nick's cool as shit, but he's goddamn serious. That motherfucker get out there and do that with his fingers, and we got to capture this shot, taking take after take after take, and just walking up the sidewalk.
It ain't no telling what he pays for that crew to do that and travel like they do. They just ain't no telling, you know?
Yeah. So that guy Cooper and his brother Caleb, they're cool as fuck. The guys that own that Bar A barbecue, you know, they just got entered into the top 25 Texas barbecue in the Texas Monthly magazine. Daniel Vaughn put them in there. But like I said, man, I mean, to me, dude, it's barbecue. And so I don't know. I take with a grain of salt what that dude fucking writes up in these damn magazines, because it's barbecue.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Everybody's like, oh, the top 25, top 10, number 1, Goldies. I bet you that shit tastes like everything we put out of our pits in our backyard.
Well, that's kind of like the Shed, and I can say this because I've eaten there. But they were all over freaking national TV. They were on Guy Fieri's show. They were the Shed. They got real popular and famous. Eventually, they were even had a spot on the Food Network. And went in there and ate. And I'm sitting there looking around, and I was dead serious. I said, I make better barbecue than this right there in my front driveway. You know, I said, this is nothing to brag about, and I meant it. You know, it wasn't. It was okay. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't. To be that freaking famous, anybody could do barbecue like that knows how to fire up a smoker, you know?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. All these opinions are getting based off of the mouth of fucking Daniel Vaughn. That dude may not know his ass from a hole in the wall. He probably ain't ever had good barbecue. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I shook my head. That's the one and only time I ever ate there. I'd just soon go to Dickie's, a barbecue chain. Then
there it is. I didn't want to say it like that, but you goddamn right. Sometimes, you know,
yeah,
it's good. Yeah. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's good barbecue. And I guess it's pretty cool to be sitting there like, oh shit, you know, like if you're at a layover from Intercontinental Airport or something and you want to be like, oh, well, let's go eat barbecue. The top 25 barbecue joints right down the road, you know. It's probably pretty cool to go back to your fucking home state and say you ate some of the top in Texas, but yeah, I could put that shit out of my old Smoky right here in the fucking driveway.
There you go.
I don't never get impressed by none of that crap. I know better, you know. What can they do to it that's so much better? Nothing. That's what they do.
That's what fucked me up, because he was like, "Where's some RXTX shit? And I'm gonna give you some camera time and shit." And they like those guys literally they have the whole script of this video written down.
Are you gonna be in the
exactly? No.
Oh, you're not? Oh, okay.
Nah. But they were like, okay, they were like, well, here's the
but okay, I won't have to worry about that.
They were like, fucking, here's the script we wrote for Randy. And like, I'm looking at these lines on this tablet, and I'm like, he wanted me to pretend to be a customer in line and read these pre-written words and talk about how it's my first time. And I'm like, man, that's gay. I ain't doing that shit.
This is garbage.
Well, I'm glad that didn't work out with that crawfish thing, because I wouldn't have stood for all that ordering and telling me what to say and do. I'm like, but I don't shoot videos like that. We keep it real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that guy Nick, the first video he filmed with Al was at Chud's house, and I bet you that was a mess, dude, because that dude was sick. I seen that dude contort his body into some of the weirdest fucking positions to get these shots when I could have just literally done this with my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I fucking bend your body all around and do this shit. You know what I mean? He looked like Lance's dance earlier, just fucking trying to film one shot.
Lordy.
I appreciate him for inviting me, and it was an experience, but I sat back and looked at this going on, and I was like, holy shit. Like, if this what it takes to get fucking 50,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'm out.
We got a rapper in the chat.
That ain't what it takes, Randy. I promise you. It hadn't really gotten him very far.
Yeah.
Keeping it real with the skills.
He wants to do a video with you, Russ. He ain't been in touch with you?
He need not even worry about that.
No, he's coming. He's coming to you, Russ. He's coming to Biloxi. He wants to shoot a video with you.
I thought he already had.
No, I want you to do it just so you can. That way, me and you could fucking be on the same page.
I know what you're saying. I don't want no part of that.
I wasn't even going to show up Sunday. And I shouldn't talk shit because, like I said, it was fun. I appreciate it for inviting me. I wasn't going to show up Sunday, but I was like, Christy, you have to come see this shit.
The closest
well, so you dragged her over there, huh?
Was I did a video back when Todd owned Cajun Rocket Pot, and we showed up there in some part in Louisiana. Me and Tarina. Then Keith Jenkins was there, and here's Todd. He's got a folder with all these paperworks, and he's like, "Well, here's the script and everything." And I looked at him as a script. Said, "I don't shoot with scripts like that." And he handed one to Keith, and Keith said, "We got this," and threw that shit in the garbage. We started the video. I mean, we just just shot off the hip. That's why you do it. Screw all that script and crap, man.
Yeah, I think it's more authentic, more real.
Yeah.
If you say what you're thinking, you're not trying to please the masses. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was like, okay, like just sitting here, like just talking to these guys. We're talking like us are all talking right now. Like we're just bullshitting. When that fucking camera comes on, man, they get so animated. That's what was tripping me out. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So this is fucking cornbread. Like, it's just like, holy shit. Like, y'all really do lay it on thick for this fucking camera. You know what I mean? And I got beats thinking because I'm in control of like 2 tripods. And then I got 2 of the Rode microphones linked up to these beats. So every one of them earphones is a microphone, a lavalier microphone. So I got 2 people, and then that dude Nick has 2 people, and he has a handheld camera, and we got fucking tripods setting all over with sliders and shit. They're like a full scale production, lights. And
Man,
I don't know, it was just,
YouTube though, man. Golly.
bro, it was fucking.
Well,
it was
I should
not
say
just,
because Ricer also has a nice big setup.
yeah, I mean,
So that's,
to each his own, however you do it, you know what I mean? But
I was wanting to see when he started. It don't say.
What's that?
It don't say it on his about page anyway, because he's only got 39,000 subs to go through all that, and I just don't understand. I know you told me he was trying to get on TV, but
if you look at his videos, you go to the oldest one, it'll tell you what year he published his first video.
well, I just looked on his main page. Let's see. Let's see here. Oh, I know what you're saying. Yeah. Let me see here. Eat more vegans.
That's how I found your first video. I saw it like a week or 2 ago.
Yeah, I can go to
Yeah.
videos. I can go to videos. Then I click recently watched, unwatched. Where is the option to watch from oldest to first? I don't see
It
that
should be on
here.
his page under videos.
I'm on his page under videos. It says unwatched, watch, recent uploads, live, and pastrami. He must have changed that or something himself, because I clicked the video link. Oh, well, I don't know. But normally you can go to their about page and see when they actually started a YouTube channel.
yeah, I don't know when he started his YouTube channel, but
If you go by the filter and hit sort by and then
Oh, I know what I did wrong. Hang on. I wasn't on his page.
okay.
I wasn't on his page.
so I know for a fact I brought him Uncle Steve's. I brought him everything that Uncle Steve makes. And
4 years ago.
Basically I took him one of every rub, everything that I had that Uncle Steve makes that wasn't opened in my pantry. I got bottles of shit. And so I gave it to him in a bag, and I was like, here, like, I want you to try out. I was telling him, I was like, man, get off Goldie's dick. Like, quit fucking with Goldie's. Like, here's better rubs and shit. And he was like, what's this guy Uncle Steve about? You got to pay to play. Like, how much is he going to pay me to review this shit on my videos? And I was like, oh, okay.
All right.
He was like, I use them for my personal use, but he was like, I don't just promote products.
He started December 14th, 2019 is when he joined YouTube. The videos only go back 4 years, but they're going to say 4 years until they hit 5 years. So it could be 4 years, 10 months, 4 years, whatever. But point being, that's about when Ricer started, and Ricer's got almost twice as many subs and don't have near that kind of money and shit in his videos. So my point is, that's a lot of money to spend if he's paying a whole freaking team to travel and stuff. I hope he gets what he's after, But,
well, that's kind of the reason why. That's kind of the reason why I went to help him, is because it was just him and his photographer Nick.
Oh, that was it.
Okay. Yeah, it was just me and him.
It does.
Okay. I was imagining a whole crew out there with microphones and big old cameras.
Well, so when he shoots at home, that's the way it is. I think he said he has 7 people on the payroll. But he doesn't pay for everybody to travel. When he's at home, he does that because he has an editor, a producer, fucking photographer, sound guy, all that shit. So when he's over here,
YouTube needs to be people. It needs to be what it started out being. People doing this stuff in their backyards. You know what I'm saying? When you start getting these big productions, to me, and that's what's killing YouTube. You got so many channels out there that's just explode. Well, take Guga. Huge setup. He's got a full team. He's got all this stuff going on. He don't have to do nothing, stand in front of a camera, and that is not how YouTube started, but people love it. I'm like, y'all might as well watch TV and watch a celebrity, same damn difference. What's that? Kent?
Stainless T-fillet.
Okay. Stick weld or TIG weld or what? TIG, okay.
What's this one?
Mild vertical up.
Mild vertical up.
TIG.
Okay. Nice.
This is a piece.
Oh, how much you make? That's it.
Well, that was broke.
Okay.
That's better than nothing.
Brake test. Okay.
And then this one is horizontal mild.
And then horizontal mild
steel.
Well, that's a lot thicker. God, that is thin, isn't it?
Yeah. Now I'm on to.
I don't know. What do you think? Can you see the heat penetration there?
Sure can.
Yeah.
It's kind of dark right there, but yeah.
You're a little dark, but I can see the heat.
Hold on. Oh, that's dead. Go figure.
Cell phone. There you go.
That's better. There you go.
There you go. Now you can see it on the back.
Yeah. I see the penetration coming through.
yeah.
Hey, he's not Indian. Just a little bit. Very, very. Okay, get out of here. Get and go.
Hey, just so he knows, he probably already knows, there's a ton of welding channels on YouTube. A ton of them.
Oh, yeah. So, hey, come here.
Some of them cats are really good, too. There's this one I watch out of Canada. That joker's got some skill.
Quit being the Lance. Okay. So,
Lance being Lance.
That was Lance being Lance.
That's Randy that I showed I sent him a picture of your weld yesterday. The guy next to him on our right. Not the old fucker over here. Not this guy. The one us. He was pipe welder in shipyards.
Yeah.
Those two, the guy over here, that way, he's fine. This one, he just okay.
Yeah, I've been a welding inspector for almost 25 years now, so
there you go. You're doing something right. Good job.
Right now I'm working on stainless T-fillet upwards. And then after that I got aluminum.
It's a good trade. And another thing is it's a trade where it's in high demand right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to find.
Ken, yeah, listen, Ken, if he ever has any questions, you have Tyler's number, don't you? Call Tyler. That's a golden arm right there, man.
Yeah.
An active golden arm. He's still doing it to this day.
97 in there.
Okay, cool.
So,
Yeah, if you ever have any questions, get a hold of Tyler, dude. Tyler, more than happy because he's a CWI like myself, and he's also a CWE. So he's a certified welding instructor or CWE educator, whatever the fuck it stands for.
Educator.
But through AWS. Yeah.
so. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Take care of this bed.
I gotta go urine. I'll be back.
All right.
See you, buddy.
Yeah, it's a good, honorable trade. Plus, he'll learn how to fit and everything too by being a welder. Welders advantage. Very few pipe fitters can be good welders, but a good welder can be a pipe fitter or a welder. You know, if he pays attention. Or structural welder. You know.
Yeah, Quint, you put the comment for a couple more months here. Quint's a block from his older sister, so. His older sister goes to college. The campus is literally a block and a half or a block from Quinn's house. So
Yeah.
I always got my Fort Dodge connection to check up on my daughter if I have to. So, yeah, he's also as soon as he graduates, he's going to do basic AIT back to back. So he'll be in Iowa Army Reserves, so they'll pay for his trade school and to further everything. So,
That's cool. Awesome.
Heck yeah.
He graduates this year?
no, he's a junior this year.
Okay.
So
Hey, so talking about welding. I didn't mean to interrupt you, Kent. My bad.
yeah, he did.
I just came back from pissing. I was just jumping in because I had a thought on my mind. We're talking about welding. So over there at AAA, or what do they call it, Bar A barbecue over here in Montgomery County, where I was at, they have Goldie's first pit they ever built. And you talk about some gorillas on that motherfucker, son. There's some gorilla welds on that fucking pit.
I would.
Me, I started inspecting the welds right away. But
Bring your marker?
Send you pictures of the first offset I built then.
That's what I do. I watch these cats on YouTube. I was watching a guy this morning, and I'm sitting there watching him. He's fitting up a 6-inch flange stainless steel with a reducer to a 4-inch. And anyway, he took the time to put a little 16th wire and space it inside the flange to elevate the reducer a little bit to where the gap was about the same. But he never allowed a gap between the flange and the reducer, like a 1/16 to 3/32 gap to allow for shrinkage. And I'm like, boy, they would have had a heyday with him at the shipyard. And on top of that, when he tacked everything off, he just laid it flange down on the table and went to welding. I went, oh crap, man. You don't do that because it's got that raised surface where the gasket goes, and you arc that off, you might as well go buy another flange.
Yeah, I was to say, or else bring in reflange, and then your boss ain't gonna be happy when they got to come in there and reflange that face.
But I'm just shaking my head. I'm like, don't do no videos if you don't cover all your bases. Somebody's gonna call you out, But
so on that Goldie's pit, I was over there looking at it, and that guy Tyler, the guy that owns that place, he was like, "What'd you think?" So the handles were nice. You could tell they were short arced. They looked nice. Somebody used MIG on that, but the fucking firebox and the actual, like, all the rest of the welds, man, that you could tell somebody used like probably 7018 just gorilla welds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that was the first pit that Goldie's built. Had a Goldie sign on it and shit. It was fucking, but I wasn't impressed.
Hey, Gary, I am live on Facebook too, so.
Yeah, I'm guilty about that. I look at welds every time I watch these things. I guess I'm sizing up. And there's a few channels I subscribe to that are really, really good. I'm like, okay, I can follow this guy.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell him, man, that I don't enjoy amusement parks as much as everybody else. Because when I strap myself into that fucking roller coaster, bro, I'm looking up at them fucking welds like,
Yeah.
shit.
You can see if there was any grease hanging from the Elamite pit and where they greased the pit. All that stuff.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny how that shit changes the way you look at shit.
It does. That's for sure.
You know, and I think back to the first offset I built. It was the cook chamber was triple wrap of steel. It was an old Mueller water chiller tank, had a bladder in it. So on the inside you got black iron pipe, and then over that you had a smooth wrap of stainless, and then a jacketed wrap of stainless. Looked like
Hi,
dimple
David.
ball. In between them two layers of stainless is where all the glycol ran to cool the water. Well, I tried welding stainless plate to that. Oh, you boys will never see them welds from 15 years ago. I'll tell you that much.
Like anything else, man, the more you do it, the better you get.
Well, I don't think a grinder and paint could cover that shit, Russ.
Dude, that's what I feel bad about. I feel bad about because I'm the world's biggest hypocrite because my job is to grade these welders, and then I come home and I weld something and I look at it and I wouldn't buy that shit. I'm not a welder by trade. You know what I mean? I'm an inspector.
Well, it
I know
definitely
how-
helps knowing what to look at.
You're right. You're right.
But Randy, that pit is still up and running.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Ain't none of this shit going to the moon.
You know who has it?
Barry?
Yep.
Yeah, you told me.
That bitch weighs 600 pounds.
So that's the thing about Tyler. Tyler's a fucking inspector and a welder. He was a welder first before he became an inspector.
Most
And
of
you
them
can
are.
put a fucking ASME. You can put an ASME plate on his his barbecue pit. Like his shit, you could pressurize that motherfucker. His welds are just perfect on that thing.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Heck yeah.
like it's not a pressure vessel, but he welded it like a pressure vessel. You know what I mean?
Yep.
TIG welded the whole fucking thing. Like
That's
what
what I-
barbecue pit?
If I had
Yeah.
a barbecue pit, it would be TIG welded from one end to the other. Period.
That's the way his is. I mean, Franco's pit's freaking badass because Drew built it for him.
Yeah.
And Drew's a good welder. So looking at Franco's pit when I was over there a couple weekends ago, man, his pit looks fucking badass. Excellent welds on there.
Heck yeah.
How about those welds, Randall?
I like
I
that.
all that by you on my welds. What welds? I don't remember that. I didn't know Mike welded.
Mike built them pits. Both of his
Okay.
barbecue pits he built. Yeah.
Oh, was I dogging out his welds? I remember dogging out the ones on Joe's Chud box. Whoever welded that had all that spatter left
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
Those Chud.
Yeah. You walk up on a Navy ship, they set spatter all over. It's an instant reject.
So over at that place they have 1,000-gallon Syntec, and that bitch is nice, dude. It's put together very well. And they have basically like a big Chud box like Joe has, but it's made by Syntec as well. It looks like a coffin almost. That bitch is put together really well too.
Yeah.
It's got fucking carrier bearings on the doors and fucking hydraulic fucking shocks to help you lift the fucking lid and shit, dude. It's a badass pit, dude.
Heck yeah.
They got both them Centex there, and then they got that Goldies. And you can tell the difference in the quality of them fucking pits.
Yeah.
X, I think that's what Truth has.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, that Ryan Newland in Austin, that backline fabrication, backline smokers,
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, he builds a pretty pit.
So there's a picture inside that place of Cooper, the guy who runs that place. There's a picture of him standing next to a backline smoker. And I swear to God, that's Johnny Mag's pit, man. It's purple. It's on a trailer. Looks just like fucking Johnny Mag's. But I told Christy, I was like, it can't be because he had that fucking paint picked out custom, right?
Yeah, that's the old Mopar Plum Crazy Purple, is what Mags's pit is,
Night, Rob.
and Ryan will not build two pits the same. So
Yeah,
John Barton's old pit, El Jefe. If I wanted that pit, it would be different in a couple different ways because he will not build two of the same pits. That's probably why his pits are also $12,000. 24 by 60-inch pipe in the cook chamber.
yeah. I don't see myself ever buying a pit for any amount of money. I'd rather buy material and build one.
Be more proud of it.
Yeah, if I won a pit on a live or if I can somehow on a raffle or something, I'd use it. But
Well, let me check the Mega Millions numbers tonight, and I'll tell you if I'm going to buy them.
well, so right here in Channelview, you got Galindo Smokers, and he does raffles a lot. He does them on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
You know, you pay like $25 a ticket, or $5 for 100, or however he does it. And so he raffles off pits a lot. And I've entered a couple of his raffles, but I ain't never won. But he builds pretty good pits too. I couldn't believe the prices of their barbecue though, man. The price of their barbecue is like $30 a fucking pound of brisket at that place.
How big is that pit, Mike? You said 100 pounds, a quarter inch. It must be a real small smoker because my 36 by 24 LSG with a 24-inch by 24-inch firebox is over 900 pounds. That's without the wheels. That's just the weight of the smoker. If this it's got to be more than 100 pounds. It's got to be way more.
I think he meant fucking. Well, I guess he does say pounds. That little pit that he has, it looks like about a 50-gallon or 60-gallon pit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that weighs more than 100. That's more like 5 or 6.
Yeah, just the actual pipe itself weighs more than 100 pounds. I guarantee you.
Absolutely. That fire grate in my offset is a 1/2 inch thick, and it's been laser cut with a CNC for the slots for the air to come through. That sucker weighs, I think that one I got weighs 50 pounds, just that grate, just the grate.
Yeah, so the way that Drew built Franco's pit, it's an insulated firebox, so it's a 2 by 2 by 2 square box that goes all around it, and then it's got an insert with a 2-inch air gap, and he put K-wool in there, and so even if that pit's burning full fucking steam, you can still go put your hand on top of it. It's warm, but it isn't hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a nice pit though.
Man, it really is, dude.
Those big wheels on it.
Yeah, if you see it like up close, man, if you see it close, like it's very well constructed. I give Drew props on that.
Well, Guggen, if you'd been in here about 2 or 3 minutes ago, it was what led us into barbecue pits was welding.
I'm sure Guggen seen Franco's pit when he was over there. He probably seen it up close. It's a pretty fucking nice pit. Got the fucking Vampire 2 Maxes on it. Fucking the wheels came off of a side by side.
Yeah, I think it's sweet, man. Just the wheels alone, man. They put in that that swivel so you can maneuver the pit around.
Yeah, it's got a little steering mechanism on it. It's pretty badass. So when I was over there a couple weekends ago, the little garage apartment that Guggen stayed in, he had a mini split, one of the mini split air conditioners installed in there, and I got that same guy's number, and I had 2 of them installed last week in my house. Those little mini splits are crazy, bro. They're fucking they're badass. They're like super quiet.
I love them.
$750 a piece. That's installed. That's what he's charging me. I got 2 of them. I'm gonna probably get 2 or 3 more. And I don't think I'm running my central air and heat this summer. think I'm gonna go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the controlled climate shit with the mini splits.
Yeah.
They're 1-ton units.
I put them in a couple auditions towards the end of me doing remodeling work. I love them, man. Quiet, work great. And you're not heating and air conditioning the rooms that you don't stay in, you know?
That's what I'm saying. Why run central air and heat for the whole house when fucking some of the rooms aren't even occupied?
Yep.
What is this, Kent?
It's a new barbecue war wagon.
Is that what you were selling your other camper for?
No, that's because we were looking at getting a new travel trailer, and then we're gonna keep my 7x12 enclosed. So that's a 18-foot toy hauler.
Yeah, I can tell. That's pretty badass.
And I didn't pay that much for it either.
Oh, that's yours. You bought it already.
Oh yeah, I got it Saturday.
It's pretty
Do it
cool.
again, Dutch. I didn't see it. I was looking at my phone.
I'll send it to you, Lance.
All right.
Let's go here. It's an 06 Charger. It actually was built in California back in the day.
Yeah, I mean it's cool. That's cool.
Well,
It's kind of gay, but it's cool.
the best part is, you know, in the enclosed trailer, I'd throw a cot in there with a self-inflating mattress. And here. And
Lance ain't paying no attention.
I got.
Oh, he sent me a message just now.
Yeah, there'll be a
He's
couple.
showing the world.
It's got the dinette and then the couch, and then up there's the Happy Jack bed. Oh, come on.
I like it.
Kitchen. The office, as it were.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
nice.
that's pretty badass. And what are you gonna put in there? Your drums? Or are you gonna put a smoker in or something
No.
like?
I'll load the drums and the small pellet in there to take to competitions, and then I got a place shower, I got a place sleep. I can have my buddy do all the dishes. That's the first thing he said is, "Ooh, running hot water to do dishes. I don't have to boil water anymore." I'm like,
Are you gonna get like a vinyl wrap on it that says Daddy Dutch Barbecue and shit?
yeah, the same people that made my stickers they own a graphics company, and they're gonna. So where it says that blue lettering on the back door and then on the front of the trailer, I already took that off. So that's all going to get covered.
Sweet.
And then I can write the damn thing off because I'll use it for catering.
I'm gonna tell on you.
Why? I use it in a YouTube video. I can write it off for YouTube too.
Yeah.
Is that a big ass fridge on the right?
What's that, Lance?
Is that a big ass fridge on the right over top the heater and all that?
Now you're going to make me look.
Put a big ass Uncle Steve sticker on the back of it too, and
Yeah,
make him pay.
over that, you can see the electrical box and then the heater to the right. The heater.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the fridge above it.
Wow. It's huge. Looks huge.
It's
Okay. There's another picture of it. Never mind. Got a different angle on it this time.
Yep.
got that front on shot.
Lordy.
That ladder is not exactly rated for my weight, but
No, nothing is.
What? I knew I should have flattened your tires last month.
It's all right. I did it myself.
Yeah, I was going to say, are you the one that put the leak in there?
And you don't want to get me drinking around that fucking ramp in Simon's wheelchair. I'll be trying to push his ass down that ramp every time.
Well, here's the bad thing about it is if you look at the back view of that toy hauler, that ramp door is only 5'4".
Yeah. So it's waist high to you, you fucking giant.
Kathy could barely walk underneath it. It's short enough Christy would probably bunk her head on the door frame.
Well, I mean, it's a toy hauler, but like for what, a quad or something like that?
Quad or motorcycle without the windshield or golf cart or.
I got you.
We thought we had one about 3 months ago, and it got sold 2 hours before we got up there. So
that's why I like going to the boat show whenever it comes to Houston over here, because it's the boat show, but it's also the camping fucking show. And dude, they got some sweet rigs in there, dude. They got like hydraulic lift fucking ramps and shit. Kind of look like Bill Purvis's trailer, but the whole back of it's like open for a whole side by side or a Jeep to go in.
Yep. We went up to Sioux Falls to the outdoor show, and you know you're in southeast South Dakota, but there's places from all over there. AJ, that door is for just wheeling the drums and the cooker out, and that's it. There were Alaskan resorts in South Dakota to advertise and try to get people to book resorts. And I mean, I understand the Midwest spots, but there's like 6 joints from Canada and 2 or 3 from Alaska there. It's like, holy crap.
Dude, I've seen fucking down here, you know, we have down south off-road right down the street from us. And I've seen people take like 25-foot lowboy trailers, and they take a pop-up camper and they put it to the front of the trailer where the door would open up to the back of the trailer, and
Right.
they basically make a toy hauler. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've seen some pimped out fucking you know, you set your pop-up, set it off, and of course the sides are going to hang over the trailer, but then you have almost like a porch to walk on after you take all your toys off of it and shit.
They do that the backwards way too. They mount the camper towards the rear of the trailer over the axles, and then have like 12, 16 feet on the front with like 2-foot high rails, and then side ramps on each side so you can pull your quads or whatever up, you know, so you can keep an eye on them going down the road.
Yeah.
Could you
That's pretty
imagine the
bad.
welding on that one?
Imagine the amount of pellets it would take to make it smell like a 1950s train going down the street.
Imagine the welding that's going to take to do one of them.
Just put your drum smoker in there, fill it up, and there you go.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna build a drum eventually. I have 2 fucking 55-gallon drums right over there on the corner of the house.
Yep.
You know what Vivor has that I want? You're going to laugh. When I worked in the shop, you know what a well positioner or turntable is? Like in a shop, the real big ones. You sit there on a stool and you got a foot pedal. It just rolls to you as you're welding it, you know. But Vivor makes a little small one. It'll hold up to like 3-inch pipe. It'll lock anything in there, and it's just a little turntable. You set it on your table right there. It'll sit there and spin, and it's variable speed. I'm like, well, check that out. It's only like $250. I said, I'm getting that.
I have a manual one right here on my table that I use. It's just it doesn't have a motor on it. It's just a turntable.
Yeah. Well,
but you can bolt shit down to it or tack shit to it, and you can rotate it. You know.
I watched 2 or 3 reviews because I never could sit on their website where you could change rotation, you know, and you can. It's got a little switch. You go this way or this way. I'm like, okay, cool.
I sent Christy a link today to Vivor. Vivor has a fucking It's like 20 by 20 fucking chicken coop for like $300, bro. It's all made out of like chain link fence, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
She's already been out there measuring, so I know what she's fixing to order next.
Now,
Yeah, that's the first thing I've actually ever ordered and paid for from them. I hadn't opened it up yet, but I forget what I paid for that. It's like $70, I think, something like that for 65 foot. I'm like, hell, I'm ordering it.
Nah, Vivor is gonna be like the new Team U. This will be fucking
New Harbor Freight.
There's gonna be ships hitting bridges full of fucking Vivor shit.
No shit.
you know what? That little stuffer I got from them,
Yeah.
I'm happy with that because it came with
Yeah.
it's it says it's 5 pound, but it holds 6 pounds because I did it tonight. That's that sausage I showed earlier. That little thing works pretty damn good, you know.
Well, that's like this electric one, and I had already bought and paid for one Chinese electric stuffer, and I ended up giving it to Derek because it's getting a bind, and you have to keep hitting the pedal like, and I just knew this was going to do the same thing, but I got it, I tried it, it's just nonstop, very powerful. I'm like, oh
Well,
shit, hell yeah!
How much can you put in that one you got, Russ?
Huh?
Is it 25? Is 25 pounds or something like that?
This one will hold. Shit, I don't forgot. It's something like 21 pounds or something. Yeah.
So when I was over at that, when I was doing that shit with Al this weekend, I spent a lot of time inside their little kitchen area, like going in there to get stuff, and I noticed they had the same one. They had a Vivor fucking sausage stuffer.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
on it to a table and shit.
Well, it's about half the price as like a LEM or something like that, you know.
For me,
like, hell yeah! I mean, if it works, it works, you know.
You know, that one I got is just a manual crank, but you know, I'm doing less than 10 pounds at a time.
Sure. Yeah.
And you know, that's what 3 nice long hog casings. Big deal.
Yeah. Well,
I don't, you know, it's got the little suction cups for feet on the bottom.
yeah, I got one like that.
You can still use a good C-clamp on the back side of it for when you go over.
Right.
Because then the whole thing wants to tip back.
Yeah.
But
Even with the suction cups?
Yeah.
It's all right.
I use it on that stainless table behind me. And, you know, that's the only gripe I got is you got to be careful when you go to from like 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock when you're cranking.
Yeah.
I've had mine moved, but I always clean the surface real good and clean those little, the ones I got are about that big around.
My suction cups are the size of a dime.
Oh, that's why.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
When I'm pumping mine, you'll see it leaning like that every stroke, but it never breaks the suction, you know.
Yeah.
Well,
That 5 pound LEM I have, it doesn't have anything like that. And like you said, it's a pain in the ass for being a one-man crew trying to crank that meat, especially when it's cold. And I thought I saw those suction cups. I was like, you know, do these things really work?
Yep. Get the ones from Walton's Inc. or something like that. That's where my stuffer come. I mean, my manual stuffer come from. It probably come from China. I don't know, but
Yeah.
I ordered the rubber feet with it when I bought it, and yeah, it worked good. It works good, but you know me, I do small batches too. But the main reason I wanted that electric one was for beef sticks because they're hard to hand crank.
Oh yeah, I've tried that.
Yeah.
And the nozzle, the horn they send with it, with them little sheep casing. If you're doing a natural casing, you get the sheep casing.
Yeah.
You got no playroom on that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's.
You know what fucked me up recently, just a couple of days ago, is I seen Jeff Reiser make what he said, fermented fucking summer sausage.
Oh, he is so head into this, man. He's got freaking Italian style Genoa salamis hanging up in his shop right now.
Yeah.
He's got
fermented.
He's got real dry cured fermented summer sausages going on. He's got all kind of stuff going. He is balls to the wall on that stuff right
He's
now.
becoming a charcuterie master over there.
But that shit sounds fucking disgusting. Fermented fucking meat.
No, that is what they call dry cured. It gives it a tangy taste. They sell something called. They sell a product in citric acid that you can make summer sausage or something like that and add a little bit into your mix, and it gives it the tang. It's trying to mimic like what real fermented sausage is. It gives it a little bit of a wangy, tangy flavor. That's all it does. You know,
Randy, a lot of that goes on your pH level. You need a pH level under 5.
Do you get fucking drunk off of it or what?
No,
Fucking fermented sausage.
Jeff was saying his are like 4.6 and below for the pH level.
yeah.
It's actually like with dry aging, you can get the good mold versus bad mold.
Yep.
So I'm guessing this is going to form a
It
pellet,
will.
and then a mold on the outside, which you trim off.
Well, yeah, it really don't hurt you if you ate into it. But what that is for, you paint that. You take this stuff in a pack. You can get it from Amazon. It's certain types of bacteria that grows mold. You mix it with so much water, and you paint it on your sausage after you get through stuffing it, and letting it go overnight and getting your pH right. Then you paint it before you hang them up into a dry curing cabinet. And anyway, that bacteria grows to kill off anything else from getting to it. That's the whole purpose for it.
It's the good bacteria.
It's good bacteria, good mold that keeps everything else away from it. It's what reason it can't spoil, or don't spoil.
That shit sounds like shit to me. Like fuck that. Like if you told me here's a slice of my fermented summer, I'd be like, nah, I don't want that shit.
Penicillin for me.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. Exactly.
I'm allergic to penicillin, so what the fuck?
Well, then don't.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be eating I'm not gonna be up there eating no fermented sausage with Jeff Rice anytime soon.
Well, let me tell you this, Randy. Have you ever had any of that, like, what's the name of Hillshire summer sausage, like Walmart used to sell, and it was non-refrigerated in a box? That's fermented sausages. That's dry cured.
So
Tastes delicious, man.
So that's like the shit you get from the kids when they're selling the fucking the shit for school and stuff. It comes in a box with fucking.
When you buy somebody a Christmas gift, it's got cheeses and those.
Yeah,
that's dry cured sausage. That probably wasn't fermented. They didn't grow the mold on it, but it's still in that family of sausages.
They contain encapsulated citric acid.
Yeah, I've got some right over here.
All right, well, that's cool. I appreciate it, guys, because I ain't ever eating that fucking shit again.
Hell, you got to eat it. HEB sells it in Texas.
Hell, that beer you're drinking is fermented.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I'm cool with that. I understand. This is a fermentation. I've made moonshine. I fermented my mash. You know what I mean? I know what fermentation is. When I hear fermented meat, I don't know, it throws me off.
Remember, this stuff been around for hundreds of years, if not longer, probably thousands. Some of it probably dates back before Christ, but that's how they had to preserve stuff. There was no.
Ask Lance, was this shit? How old is this shit?
Hey, Lance, did Noah and them ferment any sausage on the ark?
Yeah. Let me grab a beer.
Noah and them.
Ross, the only time they fermented sausage on the ark is when that third hog got on board.
Yeah, that's right. They couldn't slaughter nothing, could they?
All right, boys. I got to go. Y'all have a great week.
All right, man. Have a good night.
Night, Kent.
Yeah.
All right,
again.
Later, brother.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. Did I just seen that shit on Facebook or maybe it was on YouTube? I don't know. I was like, what in the fuck is Jeff doing? I seen a thumbnail for your boy too. 2 Men in a Cooler, which is another fucking weird name. I don't understand.
Yeah,
but
His
But
his
I see
video
what
this
he
past week, man, was like 30 minutes. It was boring, man. I stopped watching after like 10 minutes.
You got to be into it and really into what. If you're wanting to go learn, like I want to make a certain sausage, that's who you go watch, and you write it down. You really pay attention. I don't watch all his videos because unless it's something that I'm interested in, I just simply don't watch because I know how he is, you know. But that's a ham that Jeff just did. That's a pretty thing, man. Oh crap! Look at the color on that. Look delicious.
That's a ham?
That's a ham.
Huh.
Then he's there's the ones that's hanging up.
Yeah, there it is.
That's a summer sausage. Those won't get to mold. They're gonna hang right there for 3 weeks. His
Oh shit! They're already molding.
His shop is cold
cabinet?
enough. Huh?
And that new cabinet?
No, that's hanging in his shop.
I was
Really?
about to say that's the background right there. Ain't shit. But look at the bottom of them. They look like they're already molding.
No, that's just where he tied the knot and got a little few bubbles there. That was right. He took them pictures like 12 hours after hanging them up. Shit, what? Oh, I'm in the wrong part. No, that was the knots down there at the bottom. That's not mold. But those won't. I don't think he had to put. He might have put bacteria on them. I don't remember. Then he had these other ones somewhere. Okay, that's the two that gets. No, that's smoke. Never mind. Maybe he did put the bacteria on the ones that's hanging in this thing. I don't remember. 30 pounds of bratwurst he did.
Damn.
Yeah, he's serious about it.
Oh, he's into it right now. I've never
Hey,
seen
when
that
When
sausage.
you make sausage, do you fucking prick the motherfuckers too? Because I didn't do that with other sausage I make.
Yeah, he even pricks like that summer sausage and all. He pricks all that to give if it any kind of fat or anything like that's in between it and the meat, you want to get it out of there. It needs a place to go. He even got to where he's pricking his beef sticks, and I've never done that, but I think I am after what he was telling me. You know, he goes, prick them too. Oh, yeah, I guess I will. It don't hurt nothing.
So we got a plate,
You always
a tray.
float them,
What's that?
but it wouldn't affect when you float them.
No, I mean, they're going to get wet anyway, but just dry them off. You know, that's no big deal. What I do is put them on a rack and I put them in the oven, turn the oven off just like at room temperature for like 2 or 3 hours, and they dry out, and then vacuum pack them and do whatever with them. You know, freeze some, eat some.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we got a tray, because you know the way he's gonna do his shit is gonna be like. I mean, I'm sure you've seen him at Goldie's. I'm sure you've seen Ant's video at this place with these same guys and everything. So they sell a platter. It's $160, and it's got fucking pork ribs, beef ribs, sausage, turkey, brisket, burn-ins, all their sides. It's like a little bit of everything they serve there. And we had 2 of them. It's like a red tray, like you get at a fucking cafeteria. You know what I mean?
Okay. Huh.
But anyway, so it kind of fucked me up, man, because we're filming, and they're like, you know, like grabbing it, taking a bite, and putting it down and shit. And after it was like cut, like we're done filming, they were like, dig in, guys. But everything's been fucking handled and fucking bit off of and shit. So I didn't want to fuck with nothing. But they had 2. So they had 2 links of their sausage that they make, and then they had 2 links of their jalapeno cheese sausage. And that was like one of the only things. I ate a little bit of turkey, and I ate one of their jalapeno cheese links because ain't nobody finger fucked it or bit off of it yet. But that shit was pretty fucking good though. It was pretty good. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But then the next day we had to refilm that scene because something went wrong or whatever. So the next day we had to re-scene, and they got a bunch of to-go boxes, and Christy fucking packed all that shit up. I gave her my credit card. I was like, look, go stand in line and order us some fucking barbecue to take home. Like everybody that's all curious about what this shit tastes like, we'll give them this stuff that they bit off of. But me,
Yeah.
I ain't eating no finger fucked ribs, you know. But
I don't blame you. I wouldn't either.
But that sausage they had though, that jalapeno cheddar fucking sausage they make there, it was pretty fucking good. I ain't gonna lie. That was like the best thing that I ate the whole time I was there. And their turkey was fucking badass, dude.
Yeah.
Turkey breast.
I probably won't get back to sausage making to next fall if I'm still kicking.
Well, okay. So now I remember what the fuck I was saying. I was talking to the dude and I was telling him, you know, like, because their sausage didn't have no snap. It's kind of wilted looking, you know, wasn't real snappy and shit. And that's almost identical to the sausage I just got done making. So I didn't feel so bad. Like this fucking top 25 Texas monthly barbecue place is just making the same kind of sausage I'm making.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
But I mean, the flavor was good and everything, but
so that's the whole reason you throw them in a water bath when you get through is to stop them from shrinking up. But some people like that look. Some people go for that, you know.
Yeah.
But see, I didn't cold smoke. Mine. I made fresh sausage, vacuum sealed it, and froze it.
That's right. You sure did.
You know, but I don't got that pricker. I didn't prick it, so I didn't know if that was.
Yeah, you got to prick them. It helps that skin bond to the meat.
Yeah, get that air out of it. Air pockets.
It gets any air pockets. Plus, if it does fat out on you, then it's got a place to run out. But otherwise, it's going to separate the casing from the meat. It messes it all up, you know. But
so not to ruin this dude's video. I hope I ain't doing that. But
no,
the thing is, like the way this place does their shit is they put all their meat and everything on that 1,000 gallon, and they keep the temperature around 100, 120, no more than 120 degrees, and they basically cold smoke everything for 4 hours before they get the fire going. You know what I mean?
Right.
So everything major fucking smoke ring, all that, you know, like they like that dirty smoke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it isn't really a dirty smoke because they have a big ass. It's just like a round fucking barrel, probably 36 inches in diameter, and it's made by Syntec. But that's where they throw all their wood, and that way, whenever they put their shit in the barbecue pit, they're taking coals straight out of that Syntec, putting them in the firebox. They're never putting raw wood in the firebox. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's already coals and shit. So, like when they want to get the temperatures up, they just shovel that shit and put it in there, and it jumps from 120 degrees to 275 like that. You know?
Yeah.
But like you'll see in the video because we got lots of close-ups of this fucking smoke ring and salt and pepper.
That has a lot to do with why them shrivel up too. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to look at it.
So you'll see in this video, you'll see the smoke rings and this brisket and the fucking beef ribs and all that shit. It's pronounced. It's fucking big, dude.
Yeah.
And like I said, all they use is salt and pepper. That's all they use. They don't use no seasonings or nothing. So you get that smoke flavor and that salt and pepper. I guess maybe that's what Daniel Vaughn fucking jacks his dick off to or something, but it was interesting to watch him do it.
Salt and pepper. I was gonna make a Texas style brisket. First one I ever did on video. Actually turned out pretty decent.
Well, on camera, you're going to hear the guy talking about the human tongue can only taste salt and pepper. It can't taste other fucking shit. That's
bullshit. I can taste every bit of it. You put a little citrus, I taste it. You put a little bit of cinnamon or cumin or any of that, I freaking taste it. He's full of shit. Whoever said that. But anyway, when is that video coming out?
Supposed to come out. It was supposed to come out April 19th, but they said they're going to push it back a little bit because, I mean, honestly, have you seen Ant's video up there?
You know, I've never watched him. I know who you're talking about, but I have never watched any of his videos. I just haven't.
So Ant's barbecue, he did a video the same way we did it at the same place, and he has like over 1.7 million views on that video already.
That dude blew up, man. He blew up on YouTube.
So that's like a real popular video, and So it kind of in the same format ish. I mean, Al did it a little different, but we did like we interviewed Cooper, we interviewed his brother, we interviewed his wife. His wife makes a badass cookie, dude. She makes a cowboy chocolate chip cookie, but she uses beef tallow instead of butter and shit. That shit's fucking banging, dude. That bitch was good.
I want to answer this question when you get done.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like we did like they call it a fireside chat where we set a chair up, set the cameras up in front of the pits, and everybody kind of told their story. You know what I mean?
It's kind of cool to just sit back and watch that stuff anyway. You know, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a longer video.
Yeah. How is it safe? It's safe because of sodium nitrate. That's the reason you add that cure in there. It's for them low temperature smokes.
Yeah, so that answers your question, Guggen. You use a cure if you're going to smoke something slow, and then fresh is just meant for the freezer. But
He was talking about the meat that they put on the 1,000 gallon smoker. Randy was talking about earlier. They put it on a cold smoke for 4 hours.
Yeah, it's cured.
Yeah,
it's cured.
So they lit the pits up. They lit the pits up Friday morning at 3:00 in the morning because they open at 10:45. So they start the pits up early. You know what I mean? Like they got their shit down. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I give them credit for that.
They only open Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or what?
They open on Thursdays, but they only sell like breakfast and smash burgers.
Okay.
If you want sausage and chicken and brisket and fucking all that shit you're buying, they Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Right.
And Sunday until they sell out.
I mean, I'm sure the brisket gets started on Thursday because I mean that takes a long time to cook.
Nope. 3:00 in the morning, fucking Friday night or Thursday. I don't know what you say. Fucking Friday morning. But I'm telling you, that fucking line, dude, was out the door. Saturday they were packed as shit, and Sunday they were getting like spurts of people because Montgomery County is a real country style town. You know what I mean? And so they have church service at 9:00, and then so they got the rush of the church service at 9, and they had another church service at 11:30, and then you got a big rush coming in.
How long or how far is that from you?
Brisket and stuff.
About an hour and 15 minutes.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Yeah.
I'm a little confused by Guggen's question here. I understand the first sentence, but then he said Randy mentioned that they put brisket and stuff.
Yeah, I misunderstood that. I thought you were referring to sausage.
No, that's the shit they had on there was just meat. Trimmed and shit.
What was the lowest temperature they ran at? Do you know?
From what I seen, looked like the pits were all riding at about 120 degrees.
Yeah.
Okay. And everything was closed off except the damper on the top of that big Syntec was barely open. So they're basically flooding that bitch. But I say dirty smoke, but it ain't really dirty smoke. It's just a couple shovels full of coals. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, at 120 degrees, if it ain't cured, you do run a risk. You got to run that pit. Anything over 140, it kills it off and it's safe or whatever. But you can't cold smoke for hours without a cure because, and even then, even with a cure, if it's like, I talked about that in one of the sausage videos I did, the E. coli can build up resistance. If that meat has E. coli in it, and if you don't cook it to a really good finished temperature and fast, if you drag on at real low temperatures, it builds up a resistance, and 160 will not kill it. You got to get a lot higher than that, before it can kill it. So them being a food establishment, I'm surprised they're cooking that low.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Don't you go in, or shouldn't you cold smoke go in like 150s, 160?
Real cold smoking is 100 degrees and under. That's real cold smoking. What they're doing is cooking or smoking at very low temperatures. It's not considered hot smoking, but it's not cold smoking either, even though I call it cold smoking. When you're talking about 120, to me, that's cold smoking, but it's technically it's not, it's 100 degrees and under. about 80
Yeah,
to 100
they had their
smoked
and
cheese.
they had poultry on there too. Because on that coffin shaped Syntex, they had a bunch of half chickens on there, and they're doing the same thing to that. So that's poultry.
Oh
You
Lord.
know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're running a risk. You know, even
Well,
though they're gonna bring it to a finishing temperature, but still, man, you don't want shit growing in there and taking a chance like that, you know.
I ate a little bit. I ate a little bit of everything. I ain't died yet, but I'm saying, like, you know, when it's a finished product, I mean, it looks great. And
Yeah. They're probably
like I
running
said,
a little higher temperatures than what you're thinking.
I'm sure they
man.
were, but I'm sure they were just running either greenwood or something to get that smoke up on that meat before.
Even if they run at 180, that's pretty cold to be doing a brisket. And that, I mean, I know what Randy's saying when he says cold smoke, that would do what they're trying and then jack it up, you know.
Right.
But 180, you're out of the woods pretty much, you know. We smoke at 200, 225 all the time, or I do, you know.
Yep.
yeah, it was. That's the way they do it week in, week out. So, and I think they just had their 1 year anniversary, like maybe a couple weeks ago. So I mean, dude's like fucking 29 years old that runs that place. I mean, he's young as fuck. And he just barely got into barbecue a couple years ago.
He's got other people, master is doing it for him, or is he one cook?
No, he's the guy. But like I said, I mean, just watch the video because they kind of describe what's going on. You know what I mean?
Let me know when it comes out. Text me or one of these.
I'll let you know. I'll send you a link.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not
because I'm curious. I'm definitely going to watch it because
I'm definitely.
I am in the video. What's that?
You got my curiosity up about it. I'm definitely going to watch it.
Yeah, I am in the video a lot, but I'm in the footage a lot. I don't know if I'm going to be into the edited video. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cut you out or blur you out.
They might blur me out. You know?
You'll be front and center, buddy. I promise you that.
Yeah, you know what? I am gonna call it a night. It's been 2.5 hours just plus. It's like 11 o'clock here now.
All right.
Yeah.
But yeah,
All right.
everybody's still here, and I'll see y'all again next week. Lance is hosting this week for Gringo.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. All right. See y'all Sunday, and then I'll see y'all next week. Good night.
There you go.
All right.
See if I can get my remote to work now.